My name is Hodson, and I will be giving a speech about why extracurricular activities should be included in school curriculums. There are many parts of the high school cultural experience that we often take for granted. There's a marching band, a sports team, cheerleading squad, and all other kinds of activities. As the education system in America continues to develop, schools are calling into question whether these programs are worth the money and time put into them when our focus is supposed to be on educating our youth. A high school environment without many of these activities would be drastically different and would have a lasting effect on most people in the community. These activities provide things for the youth to do with their free time and even provide entertainment for the general community, like plays, marching band shows, sports games, etc. Extracurricular activities provide students with skills and a work ethic that is hard to teach but vital in the real world, that emphasis on basic subject matter cannot teach. Removing these activities from the school system will not aid the educational development of students. Schools around the country are placing less emphasis on the extracurricular activities, which has an effect on almost every high school student. Funding is being revoked in order to go towards the math or science departments as opposed to band or theater departments. In many cases, parents don't encourage their kids to participate in these programs as much anymore because they think that they steer the children away from what is really important: numbers and facts. Some don't see the value extracurricular activities have on a student's development. Schools are becoming worried that extracurricular activities take away emphasis on strict education. They at least feel that when they have to choose one or the other, with specific budget money, that it would be better spent towards core subjects. Their argument has some clear reasoning. They worry that it becomes too difficult for students to balance their time with extra activities when they are also supposed to do schoolwork. Many students choose to spend more time on their activities than is necessary, as opposed to using their time wisely on academic subjects. That, however, is the student's fault, not the activities itself. Often students spend all this extra time that they do or don't have on an activity that they decide they don't like or that they are bad at, and they end up switching later in life or abandoning that hobby altogether. Some people see that as a waste of time. Parents especially worry that their children don't have enough time that isn't structured to fully use their imagination and explore their minds. Extracurricular activities provide a necessary outlet that helps students develop in ways that make them more appealing to colleges and more likely to be successful in the real world. Being a part of extracurricular activities forces one to be good at time management so they can learn to prioritize. I'm in the marching band, which requires a lot of time outside of school. The added structure of rehearsals, games, and contests generally forces me to use my time more efficiently. And later in the year, when I don't have the said structure because there isn't as much going on scheduling-wise in my life afterwards, sometimes I find myself wasting time and doing things that aren't as important. And so then I become almost in a way more busy, but it's not really more busy because I'm not doing anything productive in the same way. So for example, a normal day in the life of Caleb Hodson during marching season, normal week, I have stuff from 6 o'clock in the morning all the way until 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and that's when I get to start my homework. Or on a Friday, I have a game until midnight or whatever, or on Saturday all day as a contest until 3 in the afternoon, or some nights also 12 o'clock in the evening. So the added structure really helped me prioritize my time, because I know when I have 1 hour here to do homework, that I need to make use of every hour to make it count. The privilege of participation in an activity can also be motivation to complete other necessary academic work. Colleges look for how their applicants choose to use their free time outside of school. The activities are a good indicator of one's personality and work ethic. These activities often teach you to be part of a team because the extent of your contribution not only affects you, but it affects everybody. Colleges want you to bring your talents and what you have developed to their campus to be able to contribute and work with everyone else already there. Participating in extracurricular activities allows you to expand your horizons and not limit your sights. Participation in extracurricular activities help to learn your strengths and weaknesses at a time where it has little impact on your long-term future. Schools should support extracurricular activities because they allow students to develop in ways that prepare them for the real world that can't be taught with paper and pen in the classroom. By encouraging the demise of extracurricular activities, we are directly destroying infinite outlets of growth that could help create a society with prepared individuals for future generations. Thank you for listening.